Ring of Honor Final Battle, the final show under the Ring of Honor banner until they eventually, hopefully, come back in April. But the final show before they cease operations for a little bit happened this past weekend in Baltimore, Maryland. And what a show it was. We had surprises. We had great matches, great storytelling, and a whole lot in between. We'll get to the surprises in just a second. I just want to run down the card, the main card. We saw Dragon Lee defeat Ray Horus. We saw Rhett Titus win the ROH TV title in a four-corner survival match against Dalton Castle. I thought that was a really good match. I really liked it.
It was a
quick.
really good match, yeah.
But I liked it. Josh Woods defeated Brian Johnson for the ROH Pure Championship in a Pure Rules match by technical submission. Shane Taylor versus Kenny King. I love that match too. Fight without honor. It was they brought back the old Ring of Honor feel, the whole fight without honor thing. I like that. We saw Roxy retain her women's world title against Willow, and then Deonna Purrazzo came out. That was great. Brody King, Homicide, and Tony Deppen with Rocky Romero defeated EC3, Taylor Rust, Tracy Williams. But we saw EC3 get the last laugh as his best friend, Adam the Titan, a.k.a. Braun Strowman, came up and saved the day for the heels. Love to see that.
It was good to see Braun Strowman, man.
Yep, the Briscoes won the tag team titles against OGK, Mike Bennett, and Matt Taven. But after the match, that's what everyone's talking about. After the match, FTR coming in, fighting the Briscoes. They were brawling. They got to continue this in AEW. Imagine the ROH tag titles in AEW. Oh.
I was thinking that, actually.
I just thought about it's going to be great. And finally, to become maybe the final ROH World Champion, Josh Gresham defeated Jay Lethal via submission.
Great match, by the way. Amazing match. This was an
action pack. Like, there weren't many long matches. There was no 20-minute long match on the show, I think. No. But it was a fun action-packed show. Something was always happening. This was it was fun. It was fun wrestling to watch. And if you think we're done there, you are dead wrong. At the event, they had a bunch of former ROH people show up in person. They had, of course, Rocky Romero, EC3, who was not advertised. Danhausen was doing guest commentary for the 10-man tag match on the pre-show, which go check that out if you haven't. It's amazing. Deonna Purrazzo confronted Roxy at the end of that, as you can see right here by this graphic. Oh my God, what a great match that's going to be one day. The Titan, Braun Strowman, showed up on behalf of EC3. FTR appeared and beat the living crap out of the Briscoes. And of course, Jordan Grace celebrated her husband Jonathan Gresham's win, and she's an Impact. Yep. Via video, we also had people chime in. Eddie Edwards, who's in TNA, thanked ROH for everything they did for his career. We also saw Hangman Adam Page, the Young Bucks, and many more, including Jimmy Jacobs made a video appearance, CM Punk live via satellite, and he said, probably, I think one thing that rings very true about this, everyone should be damn happy that this company happened. Adam Cole thanked ROH for helping him become the star he is today. And, of course, we had the Young Bucks, who I already mentioned. But what a show this was. What a legacy it is. What a time. I don't even know what to say.
I mean, I never thought... Well, like I think we talked about this months ago at this point. But there was a point in time where ROH was supposed to go bankrupt and was supposed to close a while ago. But it luckily for us, it did not. But I never thought I would see the day where ROH goes on hiatus. Let's hope it goes on hiatus and comes back. But I never thought I'd see the day that ROH would stop being a company. ROH, like you named a bunch of names that came out of ROH. Rhett Titus. I saw Rhett Titus' very first match on ROH. And it was when he came out to Addicted to Love, like we talked about last week. He was dancing down the aisle. It was a very hard time, but it was it was great to watch him in the ring. We know how Rhett Titus became in the ring and how he is in the ring is amazing. Um, but this thing here, man, it's just one of those things that you don't see often. It happens once in a lifetime, and sorry to see ROH go, but I hope the talent does find a new home, and I hope if they they can come back. I really would like to see ROH again.
I mean, the indication is if they do come back, which they're planning to, I think it's going to be very stripped down version, and which is saying
Yeah,
something of what RH already was. It's going to be probably similar to what TNA is right now, or Impact.
Impact Wrestling. You supposed to know about wrestling. You don't even know that you have a podcast. Man, Tony Khan pays you.
Um,
that
but no,
was a lot.
I deal with a lot, sir. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Ring of Honor, man. It's just so weird that Ring of Honor is Ring of Honor was supposed to be like that third brand. Like, remember All In happened, and
Yeah,
like it was that time before AEW had really ascended, and before we even knew of what AEW was. Ring of Honor was supposed like they had just come off of All In. They were producer like they basically ran All In. Like it was like the Young
it did.
Bucks partnering with Ring of Honor. Like Ring of Honor provided the commentary, Ring of Honor provided the materials and the setup and the cameras and everything. They produced it. And it's like at that moment you were like, "Oh my god, they're like it's got to be them, right?" And then they sell out the Madison Square Garden. They do 10,000 person show in Madison Square Garden with New Japan, and you're for WrestleMania weekend 2019. You're like, "Oh my god, they're on the ascent."
Yep.
And then AEW happens, and they skyrocket like absolutely like I don't even know how. And the weird thing is, they had like Ring of Honor had Sinclair Broadcasting for
It sure
funding them
did.
for years. It's just crazy. I mean, I don't know. I just don't even know what to say. It was like some of my best moments, like some of my favorite moments watching wrestling were just like scouring the internet for obscure YouTube clips of the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson wrestling, and CM Punk's old clip, Tyler Black, who I discovered in Ring of Honor. Um, Nigel McGuinness, the artist formerly known as Desmond Wolfe. Um, they had Claudio Cesaro, but the list goes
Claudio
on.
Casanova.
Everyone who's like super good just seems to come out of there. And then they had multiple classes of great wrestlers. They had Samoa Joe, they had the
Yep.
CM Punk class, and they had the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, and then after that, oh, who's gonna carry the mantle? Oh, you got the Eddie Edwards of the world. You got the
Adam
the
Coles.
well, that was like the next stage too. Like there were multiple stages. Then you had the Kevin Owen, the Kevin Steens,
Yep.
the El Genericos, Ole. You had and then Adam Cole, and then we saw like the what could have been with the Hangman Adam Page, and oh
You had Cody. We forget about Cody Rhodes there as well.
oh my God,
Like
the heel American Nightmare Cody Rhodes.
I absolutely love heel
Fuck the revival.
Nightmare. His championship actual ring that he made people kiss. It's amazing. But no,
Yeah.
like yeah, man, like some of my fondest memories of indie, like just watching indie wrestling was ROH. Like me and my buddy Chris Campbell used to go to ROH events. That's where I had my run in with Eddie Kingston. I that's where I met. That's why like I said, I saw Rhett Titus for the first time. I saw Roderick Strong versus Brian Danielson. Like just so many great matches. Motor City Machine Guns. I forget who was actually one of my favorite tag teams. I don't remember who they were. No, they were actually. I think it was Brian Danielson and someone else teamed up. I forget exactly who it was, but it was. I just froze. I think. But anyway, it was a great time, and I loved. I'm gonna miss ROH. I definitely am. Still there.
You had Jimmy Jacobs and Seth Rollins. Jimmy Jacobs' whole gimmick. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
Tyler Black and Jimmy Jacobs.
Rollins.
Jimmy Jacobs' entire gimmick was that he was just high on acid all the time.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
the CM Punk Raven thing was great. CM Punk
great.
Joe, 60-minute
Yeah.
draws. CM Punk signing his WWE contract on the ROH title, and then Tyler Black doing the same thing. I'm such a heel. I'm gonna sign. Like,
You remember how much smaller he was back then? He was like only 170
Seth
pounds.
Rollins would beat up Tyler Black. I'm married to Becky
Tyler
Lynch.
Black was like 170 pounds back then. Like he was not big.
I'm married to Becky Lynch.
and then Becky's just on the side, like, well, not if you keep that up. Like,
Forearm shiver. Do you remember
Oh,
the formation of the Age of the Fallen? Age of the Fall
no.
with Tyler Black and Jimmy Jacobs,
All right.
Delirious, I think.
Oh God,
Zach
Delirious.
Gallows.
By the way, big shout out to Delirious. He's like been booking Ring of Honor for like
Yeah.
years, man. Big shout out to Delirious. Oh.
Zach Gowen was a member too of Age of the Fall.
Thanks for watching this video from Real Take Sports Talk. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Also, remember to check out our live show every single Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel. And remember, keep it real.